Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Heike and you're watching Stone Cold Coffee Crafts, and I'm finally back. I'm so sorry that you've only seen unboxings in the last 2 weeks or so on my channel. This was absolutely not the plan, but one of my projects finished, and it finished with a bang. So I have been working mostly 12-hour days in the last 2 weeks. I had literally no time to film anything at all, and I had several finishes I had to film. I have a new episode sounds fancy, of diamond painting science coming up because I did another round and square comparison. It has all been piling up on my table, and I never had the time to actually film anything. So I was, in the end, happy I had filmed so many unboxings that I actually could give you some kind of content, but I'm very sorry it has been only unboxings for, I think, 2.5 weeks. Good news is there aren't a whole lot of unboxings coming up in the near future. So yeah, but let's get on with a final review for a painting I showed you very recently and purchased very recently, which is my pumpkin spice latte blackboard painting from the Oli official store. And as you might be aware, I did this as my first canvas for the Drills and Chills community event. This is a community event here on YouTube and on Instagram. It's still running until the end of October, so if you want to join in, you still have time. And this was my first canvas I did for this event. So like I said, this is from the Oli official store on AliExpress. It is a 50 by 67 round, I believe, was the size. Oli has a bit of odd sizes going on, so they don't do the usual 50 by 70. They actually do the 50 by 67. It's an inch less in size, but it's a bit strange, and I never can remember without writing it down. Okay, so this painting was such a joy to work on. The drills on this painting are fantastic. They are super sparkly. Not sure if I can actually show you how sparkly in this light, in this very bright light, but these drills are a lot more sparkly than your regular round drills you get from a lot of shops. The colors, as is expected from a blackboard painting, have been very muted, but I still think it has some nice pops of colors going on with the greens and the pinks in the cups, and of course the leaves and pumpkins with their orange. And another thing I love about this is that you can not only read all the words perfectly, there's really no trouble reading the text at all. And I did a blackboard painting last year, which was only a 40 by 50, and it was pretty much illegible once it was done, which was such a bummer. I also love, hi Lola baby. I also love that you can actually see all these little coffee beans in here perfectly. Did that feel yucky? She actually likes to sit on canvases, especially the one with the clear cover, but she doesn't like to step on the drills. I think it feels very odd to her little paws. So yeah, this painting, it had 35 colors, and I think for a blackboard painting this is actually a pretty big number of colors. And what I loved about this is that there isn't a single black drill in this whole painting. It's all grays and dark blues and dark reds in the background. And then, of course, regular colors you would expect for the more colorful parts of it. So what else is there to say? Oli store, same as Fuyun. They have a very special adhesive, which is not super slidey. So I did a Fuyun picture in the past, and that adhesive was not slidey at all. Once you put the drill down, it was down. You could not move it with your drill pen. You had to remove it completely and replace it to get it down perfectly if you made a mistake. For this glue, it was a bit in between. So it wasn't really slidey, but it did slide if you really wanted it to do that. So that is a bit of an improvement. I actually like the super sticky adhesive. I like if I put down drills and don't actually accidentally slide across the whole canvas like it sometimes happens. But I know that a lot of people actually don't like the fact that you can't move the drills after placing them down, because it's especially for people who use multi-placer tools. This is a hindrance, because multi-placers never put down the drills perfectly, and if you want to adjust, this is kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, this canvas did have training wheels around the symbols, but the training wheels on these canvases are so small that you absolutely cannot see them after you put down the drills. And I think the best way to show you this is to show you the white part here. You can't see a single training wheel around that. And that's actually the reason why I despise training wheels so much, because usually you can. Even if you... Sorry, did I bump you? Even if you put down the drill as perfectly as you can, you usually don't manage to put them all down perfectly. Yep, feels yucky. And you can see at least some of the training wheels afterwards, not on these canvases. So if I can't get no wheels at all, this is the perfect... This is the perfect compromise for me. So print on this canvas was absolutely clear. I had no issues whatsoever. The symbols were pretty good. I don't think that I had anything that confused me, because usually with Fuyun and Oli you have a lot of letters. Don't know, did we have numbers on this? I think it's mostly letters and then a few symbols and lots of cat hair. That's another issue, because I had to wait so long for this review. There's a lot of cat hair on this painting by now. So the symbols were pretty clear. There wasn't a whole lot of confusion with the symbols like I had with other paintings. The overall looks perfect. Adhesive was good. There was no bubbling in the adhesive at all. No rivers. Nothing to complain about. So this was also great. I already said that the drills are super sparkly, but the drill quality was actually also pretty nice. This is my trash for this whole painting. So not a lot. It's mostly tiny holes in the drills. I don't know if you... Yeah, I think you can see that. It's mostly holes. Sometimes they are stuck together. I think there were no concave drills. There are drills that are missing a piece. Misshapen stuff, and then some random weird trash. But for 50 by nearly 70, that's actually not a lot of trash. So drill quality very, very good. Amount of drills. I have to move the cat a little bit because she is... You can lie down again in a minute, honey bunch. Come on. Come on, get down. Because she is lying on my little prop. So my little cork board is not big enough, because this had 35 colors to put them all on there. So I prepared something else, and this is all my leftover drills. Oli gives you the drills weight and in Ziploc baggies. They are very static. I will be open about this. These drills are static as hell. I think it's the material they are made of. Like I said, they are different from... They are different from your usual round drills you get. So far, I've only gotten this quality of drills from Royal Diamond Painting, Oli, Fuyun, and Manhui Store. All the Manhui stores that sell round. And none other. So... I believe they are made of a different material, and being in these Ziploc baggies makes them horribly static. Getting them into the containers, because I transfer them into the containers, I'm easily annoyed by working out of the baggies, and it also makes them more staticky. transferring them out is actually a pain. Kitting up takes a lot longer for these kits, but once they are in the sturdier containers, they lose their static pretty quickly. And I think these drills are absolutely worth the extra half hour I spent kitting them up compared to regular drills. So I would always do that again and again, just for the great quality of drills I get. As you can see, the amount, it was plenty. There wasn't a single color I was afraid to run out of. There are some colors where I have thousands of drills left. Yeah, pretty great. So these are definitely going into my stash of leftover drills. Even though they are not very common, I actually like them and I want to keep them in case I need to replace drills on a different painting. Who knows? So, do I recommend Oli official store and this painting in particular? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Really the only negative thing I can say about it is the static of the drills, and that's just something... Yeah, if that is the only problem and the drills actually lose the static once you use them and transfer them into your tray and back into your container, that's fine with me. I'm not very finicky about that. It is annoying as hell to get them out of the bag and into the container the first time, but afterwards it's okay. Absolutely worth it if you see the final result. So yeah, absolutely recommendation from my side. I would always buy from Oli Store again. In fact, I have bought from Oli Store again. So one of the very few unboxings you will see in the next weeks, maybe month, will be from Oli and from Fuyun. So stay tuned. It will be another blackboard. I give you that much of a spoiler. And yeah, I have already alluded to it. So I'm putting myself on a bit of a no-buy. I have bought way too many paintings in the last few months, especially since I started my YouTube channel. I have ramped up the buying even more because I want to show you and share with you what is out there, but I have to, how did Rachel put it, slash the stash now. So I'm going to put myself on a bit of a no-buy. It doesn't mean I won't buy anything at all, but it will mean I will dial it back quite a bit. So that said, I have a few plans on what to put up on my channel. It will not be 100% diamond painting. I am currently getting back into cross stitching and I was thinking to show a bit of that here. Not too much. I'm actually not a super great cross stitcher. I cross stitched when I was about 13, I think. So that's been over 20 years. And I have only recently gotten back into it. But I thought, because I'm going to do a bit of cross stitching and I might even branch out a little bit and do something with special stitches soon, that I would like to take you with me on that journey, because it's something crafty and maybe you're interested in it, who knows. And since I can't keep buying stuff, I thought it might be a good idea. So anyway, guys, I'm going to stop jabbering now. I think told you everything there's to say about this painting. You can see for yourself and make your own decision on whether you like how this looks or not, and maybe you want to get your own. Though I have to say, something happened with Oli Store recently, so I'm not sure what's going on there right now. This painting is at full price and the price is obviously completely insane. So wait a few days, and if you want to buy that, it shouldn't cost more than 20 euros, quite honestly. That's what I paid for it. So whatever the price is right now, wait, it will go down again. I think Oli completely closed down their original store and has opened a new one or something like that. It looks very strange. Pretty much everything I had in my cart for later is now unavailable, except for this one. So yeah. Alright guys, that's it for this painting. If you liked it, if you liked my final review of it, maybe leave a thumbs up. You can always subscribe and hit the bell to be notified about any video I put up in the future. And of course, there's also the comment section down below. There's an email address, there is my Instagram handle, there's so much stuff you can do, so many ways you can connect with me. If I don't answer right away, I am so sorry. I'm still in the middle of all this craziness. I have another huge project coming up and I'm already shaking in my boots because it's not going as I would like it to. So yeah, wait for December. I will be off work nearly all of December and I should be able to be very communicative then. Alright guys, Lola and I are going to say goodbye and I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and I'll catch you very soon guys. Bye bye.